This is a quick video of our recent shore dive. We've had a really nice change in weather patterns recently after a rough couple years with La Nina. This particular reef starts off with a lot of sand and sporadic coffee rocks, and then eventually it leads into some better ground. So we decided to firstly hit some of the ground closer in and then work our way out after that. On this particular day, I wasn't in need of a heap of meat, so my main goal was to scout some unfamiliar ground as well as find something special. I was able to find some nice structure and landed my PB coral trout, which I was stoked to land, especially on a shore dive. One of my first drops, I landed on this patch of coffee rocks that seemed to hold a bit of life. There was a lot of dead zones on this day, so it was a lot of swimming to find the right areas. On this dive, there were two main species, which included stripies, which are great cooked whole, and grey wongs, which are normally shunned, but can be nice in curries if bled and kept properly. Giacomo was the next dive and took the first shot of the day. He came up from his dive and asked for me to untangle his fish from the rocks. It was a nice holding shot, but it still had quite a lot of go in it. So I quickly untangled and brought his good eating size stripey up for him.
Nice shot.
It took a while, but eventually we found some pretty fishy ground. There wasn't a lot of current, so the main predators weren't feeding. This spot had a couple reds, as well as a school of grey swordtails. Swordtails are a really nice sign that other fish will be around, and are also, in my opinion, a very underrated fish. A school of parrots were also moving around, though they were very flighty. This next dive is where I shot my trout. I initially spotted this other really good sized trout off this ledge, but he tucked in as I took my dive. I reckon this is the same fish Giacomo shot a little later in the day. As I was reaching the bottom though, a much bigger trout shot out in front of me. I got his attention with some hand flicks and took my shot. It was way too low, hit him in the guts, but luckily he wedged in a cave and I was able to retrieve him on the next dive. My camera died after this shot, which was unfortunate because the boys landed some nice fish, but I was glad I was able to film the shot on my new PB trout. So, Shoredive produced the goods with a 70cm trouty, and then this is one of the parrots that one of the other boys shot. We got a trout a bit smaller than this. My camera died as after I shot this, so that was pretty lucky. But yeah, we got one just a little shorter than this. One of the other boys shot that. He also shot a blue groper, legal in Queensland. He got two crays and a stripey, and then our other mate got this parrot, and then he also got a grassy. So it was a pretty good day. This was my first go at a YouTube video that shows some of our spearfishing adventures. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the water.